Whoa. What's up, everybody? My name is Raph, and I'm going to show you some of these lens adapters that I have for today. The first one is going to be a Fotodiox, and it was pretty cheap. It's a dummy adapter, and it's for MD mount. This is the Minolta MD Celtic series, and 2.8, 28. Metallic lens, metallic adapter. Gonna go ahead and take it off. Let's see, boom, it's off. This is pretty much all it has. The reason why they call it a dummy adapter is because it doesn't have any connection points. This has connection points. This lens has a connection point, right? Okay, well, this lens too, but it's wrong because it has an adapter on it. This is a Fotodiox Fusion Pro. Basically, it works with any EFS or EF full frame Canon lenses, EOS Rebel series, or whatnot, and it has the connection golden points or whatever you call it, so it can communicate adapter to lens, adapter to the camera. Basically, that's how it works. Okay, so I'm gonna find a 85 Canon 1.8, great for portrait. I'm gonna set it up, just get the red dot with this red dot, turn it around. They have it right here too. Boom, it's locked and loaded. You can go ahead, if you want to chuck it, you can chuck it. Basically, this is a great lens to use for portraiture. Next is going to be a screw mount. This is a E Mount, or they like to say NEX to M42 screw mount. As you can see, the threads right here. The lens, not the adapter, well, both of them have to have the threads on there, so it can screw in. Once you screw it in, boom, it's locked and loaded. You can check this lens out. It's a 58 f2. I think it's like a Jupiter 8 or Jupiter Industar, whatever they call it. It's made in Russia. It's a great lens, and the aperture is declicked. Listen to this. You see? So you can basically use this run and gun filmmaking. Another one that I have is the FD. Now this is a Canon 50 SSC, that's for the coding, 1.4. It's a great lens to use, right? And I have a 2x teleconverter hooked onto it to an adapter. Now look at the size of this. This is supposed to be a 50. Another 50 that I can show you right off the bat is this Canon 50. This is a Canon 50 millimeters. Look at the size. It's the same size as the top element because that's what a 50 is. But once you put this teleconverter on there, you're adding a lot of glass to it. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the adapter first. So let's go ahead. Got the adapter taken off. Here's the adapter made by Fotodiox to FD for the E Mount system. Now, I was having trouble with this earlier, but I think I can do it this time. I'm going to take it off. Now, this is the 50. This is the teleconverter. Now, I was looking at this specific teleconverter, which is a Vivitar. Got it for $5. And this hole is about 2. It's an f2 because this can go down to an f1.4. Look at this. This is huge. This is a great lens to use for street photography. Now, another one that I want to show you is called the EALA4 adapter. And I also have a 50 on here, and it's a Minolta series, AF50, Minolta brand, and it's a 1.7, not a 1.8, a 1.7. It's a great lens. And when you're using this adapter, it has a motor right here inside the adapter. That's why it's so big. You know, compared to the other adapters that I have. I mean, look at the size of this. It's because in here, there's a motor. It's also my most expensive adapter. And it has a translucent mirror, if you can see that. I'll turn it around, maybe you can see it there or here. And it's kind of weird because like in this specific one, I'm going to show you something. I've never seen this before. But usually the connection points that I've seen are at the bottom, okay? Like for instance, with the Canon, same thing because they're both E Mount, but on this side and on this side, it's different. So I guess A Mount, the Minolta and Sony, they have it up here. I don't understand it, but I guess, you know, as long as it works. So what I'm going to do is find another Minolta A Mount lens, and I have one right here. This is a Sigma UC zoom, and it's 28 to 70. So basically what you do is just find the red dot again. Always look for the red dot. Red dot, boom, it's in. You know, here's a little focus ring, and there you go, you're 28 to 70. The only difference is now the aperture is electronic. And also it says f3.5 to 4.5. Now why would you be reading actually two different apertures on the end of the lens? You know, you're saying, well, I thought it's going to be 3.5 the whole way. It should be 3.5 at 70 and it should be 3.5 at 28. Wrong. It's actually 3.5 only at 28 and 4.5 at 70. You know, this is just what you paid for. You know, and you're just going to find all different kinds of things. I also have another adapter, I think it's for the MD mount. I already showed you the MD mount, right? So, and I showed you the FD mount, and I showed you the EOS for Canon and the LA. So I think you've got all the adapters, and you've seen a couple lenses I'm going to show you. Later in another video, I'm going to stack, you know, one of the two lenses together. Like this is a 135 and this is a 28-135 FD to Canon EF. We're going to see the difference between these two lenses and see what's better, the prime lens FD or the zoom lens telezoom with the USM and image stabilizer. Thank you so much. I want you guys to subscribe as soon as you can. You know, click on the notification bell if you want, and click like to help support my channel. See ya!